reacts to Durk offending him in his new song. A clip of a song by Lil Durk led everyone to believe that the Chicago rapper is taking shots at Gunna. On Saturday, January 14th, a video of a preview of a song by Lil Durk appeared online. In the clip, it seems like Lil Durk is criticizing Gunna for agreeing to a plea agreement in the YSL espionage case. The Atlanta rapper Gunna and his lawyer have issued a statement in which they categorically refute the widespread belief that Gunna betrayed YSL in order to get his release from jail. Durk raps on the song sample, "What happened to Virgil? He probably gone tell." Many of Durk's followers feel that he was alluding to the song What Happened to Virgil from his 2022 album, which features Gunna as a guest rapper. This interpretation suggests that Durk is metaphorically putting the Pusha P rap artist under the metaphorical bus. The clip of a song by Lil Durk was released after Gunna returned to social media the previous week and was met with some criticism from his followers as well as apparent shade from Lil Gotit. Furthermore, it has been said that Lil Baby has removed Gunna as an Instagram follower on their account. Despite this, there is a significant amount of commentary around it. Lil Baby and Meek Mill also turned their back on Gunna by unfollowing him on Instagram. On top of what seems to be a diss from Lil Durk, it appears that both Lil Baby and Meek Mill have stopped following Gunna on Instagram during the last few days. Fans with keen eyesight have noticed that a search for Gunna's name in either Baby or Meek's respective lists of followers no longer returns any results. The hitmaker behind 4-pack Chanel, Go Get It, Heating Up, and 25K Jacket was one of Gunna's closest and most successful collaborators. The two worked together on Gunna's platinum-certified album Drip Harder in 2018, as well as tracks such as Chanel, Go Get It, and Heating Up. Gunna has stated that he did not turn anybody in after being released from prison in December, despite the continuing fallout from his plea agreement, which allowed him to avoid more time behind bars. He stated the following to WSB-TV 1 month ago. "While I have agreed to be factual, I would really like to make it abundantly clear that I have not issued any statements, have not been interrogated, have not collaborated, have not consented to testify or be a witness or opposed any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being implicated in the trial process in any way." But if DJ Academics is to be believed, the recent social media post that he made in favor of YSL has reportedly sparked a significant uproar inside the Atlanta camp. The media personality remarked on Twitter earlier this month, "YSL is having a civil war dispute on Instagram," and she meant it literally. Gunna went outside and made an attempt to sample the water, declaring themselves to be Free Thugger and YSL as their label, and everyone was staring at Gunna with an expression that said, "You're the reason he's in here." They all immediately stopped following him, even the Thug sister. What did really happen? The blows just keep coming for Gunna. Not only is he on the outs with YSL, but now major rappers like Lil Baby and Lil Durk are now turning their backs on him. First, Lil Baby has made it official that he is no longer following the troubled rapper. As of Saturday, it appears that Gunna is no longer showing up as one of the 970 people Lil Baby is paying attention to on Instagram. This may seem like a trivial detail, but it is significant when you consider that he was following Gunna not too long ago. In the year 2023, to unfollow someone on social media is the same as telling them, "I don't want to be your buddy anymore." That's the state things seem to be in between Lil Baby and Gunna, which is a significant development considering how close these two have been for many years. They have collaborated on a mixtape in the past, and they have rapped on each other's tracks many times. In addition, they are both from the city of Atlanta. Now, let's move on to the more obvious consequences that have emerged. It's quite evident that Lil Durk is calling out Gunna in a new tune that he's previewed, which has a phrase that makes reference to a song that the two of them worked on together. In the accompanying music video, Durk and his crew can be seen partying it up to an unidentified track, which has a brief lyric at the beginning that goes, "What happened to Virgil? He's most likely going to tell." That is a reference to a song that Durk recorded with Gunna under the same name. Hence, you might say that it's a shot. According to our previous coverage, Gunna has already been under pressure from a significant number of hip-hop figures, including members and affiliates of YSL, who have made it quite apparent online that they are not going to deal with him. This, of course, follows Gunna's release from jail after he reached a plea bargain with state authorities in the expansive RICO case. that led not only to his detention, but also that of Young Thug. The case saw both of these men taken to prison. Right now, Young Thug is being tried, and Gunna is being looked at in a suspicious light as the potential informant. Watching things unfold before our eyes is a very strange experience. Despite the fact that 6ix9ine went through something very similar a few years ago, he was nowhere near as prominent or liked in mainstream hip-hop as Gunna, which is what makes this cold shoulder treatment all the more spectacular and eye-popping. Freddie Gibbs responds after hearing Gunna's reaction. Gunna is getting ready to make his long-awaited comeback to the music industry with the release of the 4th and final part of the Drip Season album series. The artist, who is now 28 years old, has revealed the star-studded track list, which has a total of 20 songs and boasts guest appearances from artists like Drake, Lil Baby, Future, G Herbo, Young Blue, Chris Brown, Young Thug, 21 Savage, Chloe Bailey, Kodak Black, and many more. The rapper has also opted to rekindle his battle with Freddie Gibbs, and he's hinted that his next album would include a diss track directed at the rapper known as Alfredo. It is likely a retaliation to Freddie Gibbs' implied accusation that Gunna was a snitch in 2020, which is made in reference to a tape that was leaked of a rumoured episode of Crime Stoppers. Now, Gunna has said on his Twitter account that Gibbs' next album will be the most significant moment in his career. In a tweet, Freddie Gibbs said, "When my album is released, Freddie Gibbs will be the greatest moment of his career." Freddie Gibbs was quick to respond, and his first action was to repost the tweet with a kiss emoji attached to it. Gibbs stated on his Twitter account, "Definitely going to be my greatest year in rap. I thank y'all, man. #SSS with a rabbit emoji. At the moment, I am the most talked about issue, and these jackasses need me to advance the project. I got it. You may claim that you sold more albums and made more money, but I ain't never been on Crime Stoppers," he said. "It's over," he remarked over a string of tweets. The new album, titled DS Forever, is now out, and it does feature the diss track directed to Freddie Gibbs that Gunna alluded to earlier this week. On the other hand, Freddie is completely unfazed and indifferent by the boundaries that Gunna has established around him. He raps on the song Poochie Grown by DS Forever, saying things like, "I can't F with Freddie Gibbs, pulling fibs." The next verses on the song don't provide a lot of information about the rapper from Alfredo, but the phrases seem to be a reference to Gibbs' assertion that Gunna appeared on Crime Stoppers. That's all for today's video, guys. If you like our content, feel free to subscribe to the channel, share, and hit the notification bell to get the latest news from us. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.